say that right? Thank you. And most of all, over 1,200 of our neighbors and friends. And what a joy it is to return to the shores of Lake Superior. You know, we share a lot here in Minnesota and Wisconsin, right? One of the things is that beautiful lake shore. And that reminds me of how much we have in common and other things that we share. More so than just cold winters. Right? Yeah. They're brutal, some would say. We share the same values. Now I want you to know if you needed me to, I would come and shovel your driveway. And I bet you'd come and shovel mine. Or we'd give each other kids rides to hockey practice or band practice or whatever we needed, right? Yes. Because here's what we do. We look out for each other. And these values form the foundation of our lives together. And that's how Vice President Harris and my husband Tim were raised. They both come from middle-class communities. Kamala was raised by a working mom in Oakland, California. And Tim grew up in a small town of 400 in rural Nebraska. And both Kamala and Tim learned the value of hard work and common good, just like all of you. And you know what? That's how I was raised too. The community I was raised in was twice the size of Tim's. And you know what? My sisters and I were raised in this small little town in southwestern Minnesota by 2 school teachers. And guess what? My sisters are here with me today. And guess what? They're teachers. And guess what again? My sister-in-law is from Wisconsin. And guess what? She's here today. And guess what? She's a teacher. You are good at that game. Our parents taught us the value of a hard day's work, how to balance a budget, and most of all, how to lend a helping hand to our neighbors in need and accept help from our neighbors when we needed it too. All the things that someone like Donald Trump, who grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth, could just never understand. So I'm excited today because you're going to get to hear from Tim. But first, I'm going to just tell you a few things about us and about why we're here. So I'd like to just tell you how we met. Is that all right? We were both teaching in the same school district in Nebraska. And he was teaching very good history, social studies, geography. And you know what I was teaching? English. Oh, you might not need this lesson. But we even shared a classroom. And that classroom was an old choir room because our school was pretty short on resources and space. And so they put a divider right down the middle of that old choir room. And Tim was on one side and I was on the other side. And I have to tell you that his class was a little louder than mine. But every day I knew that there was excitement and enthusiasm in that classroom. And what Tim and I understood about each other, and the first thing that I think we loved about each other, was that we both shared the value of education. Yes? And we both understood that every single student mattered. Every day I watched him coaching and encouraging his students, and he tried to help them all succeed. You see, Tim can't help but see the potential in everyone, and I think that's remarkable. And he wants everyone to have a chance to reach it, and that is a commitment that I know he and Vice President Harris share. They believe in everyone, the potential and the opportunity for everyone. That's big. That's big. So I'm excited to see the future that they want to build, where everyone is included and where everyone who works hard has a chance to succeed. Now, I'm an English teacher, and I know that words matter. So when we say everyone, we mean everyone. We do not mean some people, or we would say some people, but we mean everyone. Yes, and also, we don't mean only those who vote for us. That's right. What we mean is all of us. That's important, and that's hard, but it's important. Now, we have a chance in this election to elect a president and a vice president for all Americans, for everyone. Yes? And we reject that group who is only in it for themselves. That's not us. That's an important view, that people who know the value of neighbors, like we already said we did, that's an important view we have to share. Now, you probably saw that debate the other night. Yeah, that was great. And what Kamala Harris told us we had to do was we had to turn the page, right? Yeah, because we have something really exciting headed in our direction. But I kind of liked it when she did this. Turn the page. You didn't like that? Okay, so I need you to be with me and practice with me. What are we going to do? We're going to turn the page. Oh, pretty good. Do it again. We're going to turn the page. And we're going to turn the page. All right, so I'm going to be watching you, because when I see Wisconsin, and I'm going to watch you nationally on TV, because this is a pretty important place, and Minnesota helped me practice with this. You just show me this. Turn the page. Right? Turn the page. And you know what else that looks like? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Donald Trump. We are turning the page. 52 days and we are turning the page. 52 days and it is bye-bye, Donald Trump. That's right. Now, my mom always said this to me growing up. When you have to do the work that's in front of you. And when I was growing up, I thought that meant the dishes. Or my schoolwork. But what that actually meant is what I've actually come to realize, which is empowering, that all of us, with our own eyes, must see the work that is in front of us. And we must define that for ourselves and our community and our state and our country and our region. And that's empowering and that's important because we have to bring everything we have to that, especially for the next 52 days. We have to bring our time and our talents and our gift and our vision. And we have to decide how we can best be of service. So I am asking you, even though my mom's not here, she's a retired teacher, as I've already told you, I am asking you if you will, with Tim and Kamala and Doug, me, our children, your friends and your neighbors, will you do the work that is in front of us? Yes? Undecided neighbors, and we are still going to have those conversations with people who might have unfortunate signs in their yard. Yes, we are, because that's what we have to do. Because we have turned the page. Yes, we have. And we are choosing a new way forward. Every minute I possibly can over the next 52 days, I'm asking for the same thing from you, because here's what our soon-to-be President of the United States, Kamala Harris, says. When we fight, we win! When we fight, we win! When we fight, we win! We're ready to fight, I think.